Good morning, my Sagittarius family. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your August 2023 energy forecast. I hope this reading finds you happy and well. If this is your first time here, thank you so very much for coming into the channel. Thank you so very much for clicking on watch. I recommend that you find your moon and rising sign. And I also want to say, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button, and share. It helps this channel grow. If you are a return viewer, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. If you're able to share, please do so. So my Sagittarian beauties, my lovelies, my tribe, here we are. This is our August 2023 forecast. We are using the energy oracle. I'm not sure how you guys are feeling today, but I am just lit. I'm not having it with anybody. I'm annoyed. I'm a little bit antsy. I don't know if it's the full moon that we're about to jump into. I don't know if it's August that we're about to jump into. I don't know if it's because it's 113 where I live and I'm hot. A number of things. But I have a tendency to believe that all Sagittarians are connected and they all feel the same. So if this isn't you, scratch that. All right, Sagittarian darlings, here we go. What is our energy for the month of August? That's funny. I had a dream last night. The thinking woman, that's me. The man holding heart, that's him. And the angel of strength, Lord, Lord, Lord. So I had a dream last night that I was being pursued by this other person, and for this to come out, that's very funny. So the thinking woman is this divine feminine energy that just desires to learn, to ascend, to evolve, and transition, to go through a period of transformation, right? In whatever area that is, be it spiritual transformation, there is stairs here, so there is a period of ascension. There's stability and balance here. There is growth here. She's also holding some sort of a scroll. So there's old ways of learning, right? Different ways of learning, past ways of learning, or learning something, some form of communication, or learning something of the old ways, right? If that makes sense to some of you. So she's very much, now the background is gray, I feel, because she hasn't stepped into her full potential. We can see that the butterfly is yellow, which resonates with intuition and beauty and sun and illumination, and the flowers are yellow, they're growing, again, intuition, illumination, and the scroll is brown, so she's very much connected to old ways and new, but I feel that there's a sense of her not being completely her authentic self, completely who she is. So there's this time of thinking, this time of learning, this time of journaling, this time of ascending, stability and balance. So then we have man holding heart, and I kind of feel that the man holding heart is someone coming forward to offer you love, to offer you appreciation, recognition, to give you his heart. But I don't feel that this is someone who is already in your life. I kind of feel that this is something or someone different. And the angel of strength is on standby to give you the strength and the courage to open your heart, if you will, but also to stand in your conviction. If you're already in relationships and someone new is knocking at the door, wanting to show you that your life could be more, or that you could be more, then that's a pickle we get ourselves into, especially if we're already in relationships. I mean, if the relationship that you're in isn't sustaining you or isn't giving you everything that you need, and someone comes a knocking, and this is the relationship that sustains you, this is the relationship that gives you everything you need, this is the relationship that helps you ascend, transition, transform, what do, right? And how do you differentiate between a relationship of however long the relationship that you're in has been, and this relationship that is offering you more. This could also be someone new coming, if you're not in a relationship, this could be someone new coming in to kind of offer you this opportunity, offer you love, appreciation, admiration, and all of that. But I think the angel of strength also represents not getting preoccupied, right? Standing in a place of strength and courage and being open to opportunities, but not getting preoccupied by something that is going to distract you from your opportunities, your ascension, your transformation, your growth, your stability, your abundance. So let's see what the cards say. Now, if I haven't said it already, if you're able to go look up your moon and rising, that could also be beneficial for you. My moon and rising is Capricorn and Aquarius. So I'm Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. I'm back to back to back. So the next 3 readings should be very interesting for me. So let's see what Tarot has to say. All right, you're coming into a period of giving and receiving. You're coming into a period of being very financially stable, that you were able to be open to both giving and both receiving. We can see that she is giving to the young person here to help them with their schooling or to help them with whatever is going on in their life. And she is looking very graciously at him, right? I want you to have what I was never able to have. So this is for you. And then we have the elderly woman. Now, I've never looked at this picture close enough to kind of see, so let me look. Now, the elderly woman is looking at her and as saying, hey, do I matter? I know that I've lived this life, I know that I've lived a life and my life is almost over, but do I matter? We can see that the young man has books, that he's wearing nice clothes, he has glasses and all of that. So this almost makes me feel like, who do you decide to share your wealth with? Do you decide to share your wealth with someone who is young and who has a whole life ahead of them? Or do you decide to share your wealth with someone who is in need, someone who is older? Now, she's sharing the money with the young man, and she's sharing the goods with the elderly female to her other side. And we have black kittens here, and that represents luck and youthfulness, young and playfulness. We have the books, which is about learning. Everybody's standing, they're grounded, stable. So I think with the Six of Pentacles, it's like when you come into your own, when you take that ascending, and when you take that transformative and that growth, all of that together, the Six of Pentacles is you sharing that wealth and sharing everything that you've created for yourself, but making the distinction between who needs the money more or who needs the material gain more, if that makes sense, right? Who could benefit from the basket more, and who could benefit from the money more? Who needs this? Who needs that? And then being open enough to share in a way to where everybody is equal and no one is set apart from anyone else. And so look at all of these pentacles. My goodness gracious, Sagittarius, what is going on? So we have the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, you're coming into all of this abundance and you're sharing, but you're also kind of protecting it too, right? Like I've never had that amount of money before. So yes, I am open to sharing it, but do I need to protect it from people who may be trying to manipulate me out of what I have been able to gain in my life, of what I have been able to win or inherit? So how do I tell who is by my side for me, or who is by my side for what I can do for them, right? And so the Spirit is also saying you can't close off the energy of abundance, or abundance stops coming, right? When you feel that you have to covet and protect and defend, and I mean, he's trapped himself in the tallest keep of the tallest tower, and he's got all these locks and cameras and everything going on. A little overly protective. A little overly protective. When you're that overly protective, you're not being open to the energy that is coming in. Look at the sky. Look at the difference between the two. The sky out here is gray, and it's about to bust wide open. We have pinks and whites here, and there's playfulness and purity and love and happiness and giving. And here we're all like, oh my God, no. So what I think, Sagittarius, is that you're very wise. You're wise in your ways. You're very grounded and stable, and you have a way of reading the room. You have a way of reading people. So this fear that you have is an illusion. It's an illusion. Because you have a way of recognizing who is in it to win it and who's in it to take advantage of it, right? Is this man holding heart in this, wanting to be in this relationship with you because of the prosperity and abundance you're about to come into? And maybe the strength and the courage that you need is to recognize that and say no to that, because the already established relationship that you have is one of truth, and one of, I mean, it could be one of truth. You could be on the verge of divorce and win all this money, and then he's like on bended knee. So you're like, okay, wait a minute. So what's changed? So the gold dress that she's wearing, again, is about being very regal, very noble, very prosperous, very abundant. She has all of this growth around her. The kittens, again, the playfulness, the joy, the happiness. She's very wise. So she knows how to read the room. She understands what's going on. She understands the motives of other people. She understands what people are capable of, because she's lived a life to where she has been around people who are capable of doing shady shit to get what they want. So she's not going to be overly protective, because she's allowing her intuition and her wisdom to guide her into this time. Oh my gosh. Okay, see, this is the devil. Of course it's the devil. So the devil is going to come along and tempt you into doing something completely different. But because you're older and wiser, you are going to, again, knowing how to read the room, being able to realize who is around us, because they are here for us, because they've been there for you when you didn't have a pot to piss in and when you were struggling to get shit done. Those are the people that you know who's going to be there and who are there for you during this time of transformation, during this time of ascension, during this time of growth, during this time of learning, during this time of paying it forward, giving it back, and being open to accepting and receiving. The devil is going to come to you with empty promises and a lot of temptation and bullshit. But we know who you are, devil. We know you. We're able to read the room, and we're not falling for your BS. We're going to be over here with our family in a place of comfortability. Pentacles, 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 pentacles. And a place of comfortability, a place of growth, a place of balance, a place of creativity, a place of loyalty, a place of abundance and prosperity, a place of playfulness, a place of family, a place of home, a place of security, right? We don't have to lock ourselves behind lock and key to have security when you have a tribe, a village, when you have people around you who are there to protect you. That's a lot of abundance here. A lot of abundance. Oh, Lord. A lot of abundance here. Don't do it. Don't get in your head. Don't feel bad for yourself. Abundance, 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 abundance. Really? Really? Are you going to think yourself right out of all of this abundance? I'm fearful. I don't know what to do. What about change? What if I can't deal with the change? Go back to bed and wake up tomorrow morning and tell me how you feel about it. Right? Come into all of this abundance, and you're going to think yourself right out of it by allowing those old tapes to play again? Really, Sagittarius? Really? This is something that we've been trying to manifest forever and a day, and you are going to think yourself right out of it by being insecure and doubtful and maybe a little bit embarrassed and shameful about coming into the abundance that you're about to come into, the ascension that you're about to walk into, the growth and the transformation you're about to walk into. Really? You've been studying for this your whole life. So no, tomorrow is another day. We are going back to bed. Back to bed with you. Another pentacle. We have opportunities coming out the wazoo. So this is going to take a little time, right? You're coming into all of this abundance and prosperity, and the opportunities that come after are going to take a little time. You have the tools. You're growing. You're in a place of stability and abundance and passion and power. This is all about patience and timing. Don't go off willy-nilly into the night, throwing your dollars don't go off willy-nilly into the night throwing your money like roses on an aisle at a wedding, right? Here you go. Because there'll most certainly be people who will try to take advantage of that. There will be people who will try to manipulate and steal. There will be people who will try to lie and to try to sneak their way into your energy. That's why I say surround yourself with people who have been with you from the get. You come into all of this abundance and prosperity, and people start coming into your life who weren't there for you before. You know good and dang well those are the devil. Those are the ones who are going to try to manipulate your thoughts, manipulate your feelings, manipulate your ideas, or try to shift your vision away from what you should be focused on to feeling fearful or feeling doubtful, so they can come in on the sideline and try to swoop in and take what they think they deserve. So we have the temperance, and this is all about balance, right? Having a great time, having fun, but don't leave yourself exposed. Don't leave yourself open to those who want to manipulate you and distract you. Don't leave yourself open to that, right? Go out, have fun, have a great time, travel, do the things you've always wanted to do, help the people you've always wanted to help. But don't get distracted by these people who are coming in left, right, and center, talking about, oh, you got to protect all of that. Oh, let me help you. Oh, you won't believe the change that you'll get into, and it's scary. And while you're over there thinking about scary protecting and somebody offering you something that you know is bullshit, there's someone coming in from the sidelines to try to manipulate and deceive and steal. So read the room, babe. Go, have fun, live your life, have that $100 hamburger with gold in it or whatever it is. I won't be doing that, but you can. Go and experience life and enjoy. And I mean, I'm going to be buying a house. I'm going to be buying a house in the country on a few acres with a deck that overlooks the country setting and the cute little pond, so I can watch the bears and the deers and the turkeys and the raccoons and just live my life amongst nature and build myself a little witchy poo wagon so I can do all my tarot readings from. That's what I'm going to be doing. But you go and you do whatever it is that you want to do, but make sure that you're paying attention. Make sure that when you're out living your life and having this great time and being a part of this financial opportunity that has been bestowed, this financial privilege that is being bestowed onto you, that you also are paying attention to other things that are around you. Take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your needs. There you are, the Queen of Swords, right? You're very spiritually connected. You have this quill. You're able to write the story. You also have this sword. So you're very adamant about what it is that you need to do. You're very adamant about what it is that you have to do. You're very adamant about not letting people deceive you, about not getting back in this headspace, not being overly protective, and not believing the bullshit out of other people's mouths that seem too good to be true, because they usually are. And we have the Four of Cups, and I want to throw that out there because sometimes when Spirit is offering us the opportunity to better ourselves, we have a tendency to fear that, because we've tried and we haven't been able to step out of those insecurities or those doubts. So here comes Spirit again, truly offering you. So get out of that place of complacency, get out of that place of insecurity, get out of that place of comfortability, especially that, because comfortability will fuck your world up. You have the tools and the key. You have everything that you need here to have an amazing, sustainable, abundant, beautiful, prosperous life, if you choose to have a life of fun, completely different than what you're doing now, if you allow yourself to have it. Let's see what the spellcasting oracle says. So we have the grieving card. There's a grieving of a loss, right? A grieving of a loss. And you know, sometimes in order to step into, sometimes you have to let people go. Sometimes you have to let the energy of toxic people go. And we all have those toxic people in our lives. We all have those people in our lives who try to take advantage and manipulate, you know, and these are friends. These are friends we've had a long time. These are people that we enable. These are people we make excuses for. And sometimes we have to let that go. Sometimes we have to strengthen our family bond by releasing those people who are toxic to your life. And that could be something, you know, that helps with your transformation, but it's also something that you grieve over too, right? Family comes in different forms. It doesn't necessarily have to be blood. It doesn't have to be blood-related family. This opportunity has the potential of strengthening family bonds, but there is also the aspect of, are those family bonds detrimental to your growth? And is this these people that you have to leave behind in order to come into this wonderful opportunity? So there is also a commitment here. Is it a commitment to walk away? Is it a commitment to take care of the grieving, to transition, transform? Is it a commitment to release and let go? Is it a commitment to, that's too many cards. Is it a commitment to being open to transition? Is it a commitment to stand in strength and courage? Is it a commitment to start living the life that you are worthy of? See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. All right, so see the reflection of yourself. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So who's your hidden self? What do you desire to be? Who do you desire to be? Right? Find that person and see yourself in that person, and then allow yourself to be not that person, because you're your genuine true self. You're your own self. But allow that reflection within that other person to give you, what's the word? To help you see yourself by who you can be, right? So I really look up to Abraham Hicks, to Esther Hicks. And when I look at her, I say, that is what I would love to do for other people, right? That is what I would love to do for other people. I see a little bit of me. I see a little bit of me in her, or her in me, if that makes sense. So take a moment to connect to Source through quiet reflection and meditation. Got it? And freedom. Follow your heart, nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. So Sagittarius, your August is about to blow up with some amazing things. Stay focused, stay balanced, read the room, be very adamant about the company that you keep, about the story you tell, and the ending that you write. This red here, along with the stars, is the Chariot. And the Chariot has you moving forward toward all of your hopes, dreams, and desires. I just want to count really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of the 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 4 out of the 10. No, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of the 10 are abundance and prosperity. One of those is you feeling that you have to protect yourself. You don't. You have a tribe around you who's willing to protect you from these shysters. So live life, but make sure that you're in balance. Make sure that as you're out there having the greatest time of your life, that you're also taking care of your physical body, your mental self, your spiritual self, your emotional self, and make sure that you are, you know the people that surround you. You're a very wise soul, Sagittarius. You're very wise. You know how to protect yourself. You know how to bring in the abundance. You know how to look out for the skeevy people. And you know how to move forward and to live the life that you desire to live, because you've been practicing for this your whole life. So now it's time to start moving forward, and I just love that. So that was just there, and I thought I'd throw it in. You're very powerful. You're very powerful. It's time to step into this. It's time to acknowledge those psychic abilities and start using those psychic abilities to bring in the abundance, the prosperity. It's time for you to transition, transform, ascend into the powerful being that you are, as opposed to who you see yourself as. Have a great and wonderful August, Sagittarius. Talk soon. Bye.